I have to say, my trip up to Victoria was pretty rad. That place is so my speed. It's just kind of like got that old town kind of vibe. It's got, it's enough of a city to have like cafes and diners and whatnot, but not so much as to be a little bit of a pain to get around, and just a bunch of gorgeous stuff everywhere, great food, just anywhere you looked. Everything was expensive, obviously, and I honestly went there because I am a big fan of Loading Ready Run. It's a internet comedy group. They do like sketches and like news shows and like that kind of stuff. And they are based out of Victoria. And just from their videos, I've seen a bunch of Victoria. So I wanted to see it for myself. I did tweet at them, but nobody really responded. So either my message was just lost, or they were not interested in meeting an American. But on the way out, I saw one of the Loading Ready Run guys just kind of walking down the road being a normal person. So, celebrity sighting, yay! Bumming around downtown Van, I gotta say that one thing that stands out is how it is really just mashed together out of random parts. It's kind of cool. And all the shops are really thin, like skinny, long but skinny. right, let's roll it. It's a 2. So are you.
And for some reason, they gave us magic cards with our check.
Well, last day. Time to pack up all my stuff and catch a flight back from Canada to the US. I kind of don't want to, but I already booked it.
Okay, so travel day update. Air Canada overbooked my non-stop flight. It would have gotten me home right around dinner time. Would have been great. And they bumped me to a flight with a layover. So my flight time doubled. It was supposed to be one that was leaving right around the same time, just on a different carrier. But they just failed to transfer the ticket repeatedly, over and over and over again until after the last call for that flight. So I got to watch that airplane leave. The airplane was taxiing away while they were still trying to figure out my ticket. That was fun too. So they put me on another flight that got delayed an hour, and then it just got delayed another half of an hour. I don't know if I'm going to America again. Oh yeah, side note about how much I don't like Air Canada now. They overbooked. They're calling people to volunteer and take a payout for a later flight. No one's volunteering. So they call me up because I was a single passenger with no check bags. And they're like, it's a really good deal. And I was like, no, thank you. And they're like, they wouldn't let me in the conversation. They wouldn't let me say no. Finally, I just said I'm not interested and like took my bag and left. Later, they came up to me and tried to pressure me again, not even at the desk, like standing over in the crowd. And I was saying, no, not interested. And then they just tried to like act as if I said yes. And it was like, right this way, sir. They just ignored my no. And I said, honestly, this whole high pressure thing, not really working for me. Sent them away again. Finally, they basically like forced me into it. They basically said, like, if you don't accept this, somebody is getting bumped from this flight. Not strictly stating that it was going to be me. And so they were like, it's really better to take the payout. So I was coerced into taking a much worse flight. Never, ever, ever book Air Canada. Oh yeah, earlier when I said I didn't want to leave, catch a flight back from Canada to the US. I kind of don't want to. I didn't mean like this. I feel like I now feel like I brought this on myself.
minutes, take the rest of the delay, taxi into the runway. It's still quite a bit of time from now, probably another hour and 20 minutes. But because it keeps changing, we want to be ready just in case we can get out of here as quickly as we can. So I do apologize about that. It's an hour and 40 minutes once en route, 20 minutes less than normal. Obviously, once we get in the air, we're going to hurry just as fast as we can to get there. But so we appreciate your patience and being patient with us.
It's now 6 hours since I was denied entrance to the plane that I paid for. I'm in the wrong state, and I have 10 minutes to catch a flight. Good thing I'm a badass, but Air Canada, I hate you forever. There is nothing like the sweet, dry, airless air of home. And I'm finally here. Not on the day I was supposed to be here, technically. But I'm finally here. It is 3:10 in the morning. I am exhausted, but I'm finally home. Thanks, Air Canada.